Now, something that might create a little bit of certainty, and I want to get your quick thoughts on this, is that, you talked about the tariffs. We've got the Supreme Court seems pretty cynical about the leveraging of power in the executive branch on these tariffs. Have you heard anything, or are there any thoughts here around whether or not how this is going to play out?
Well, I was following Polymarket yesterday. I saw it's down to like a 20% chance that they're going to pass. I do love that we live in a time where we can bet on Supreme
Bet on
Court
it.
rulings. I always wonder if there's, when I was watching yesterday, I was like, hopefully there's not a Chauncey Billups type
Oh
law
no.
clerk in there passing information on. Big shot Chauncey. Anyway, to me, what it seems like this will be is like a bump in the road in some ways.
Okay.
This does not mean that tariffs are going away. Like, just to be clear, the tariffs that are on trial are the blanket tariffs on countries. So saying like, oh, we have to have this tariff on Canada because it's a security risk. That is legally tenuous. What is not tenuous is, well, we can have a tariff on softwood that mainly comes from Canada, because we want to protect the softwood industry. That is the part that's not on trial. And so what I think that we're going to probably see, and this is based on talking to a couple people, and I just did a panel with some economists back at the university last week, and one of the things that came up was the targeted tariffs probably are still within the purview of the president, because you can make the case that is a security issue. Blanket tariffs are more like a tax, which is probably something that has to come from Congress if they ever go back to work. And so what my guess is, especially based on reading everything about the arguments yesterday, it seems like the blanket tariffs are going to go away, and probably they'll be replaced by some targeted tariffs. And my hope with that is that we actually will then start targeting the tariffs.